The biggest enemies of human beings are shaitan and nafs because they mislead you, misguide you, create all the confusions and doubts in your mind. If you look at the problems in the world, they're largely because of the nafs. Because what does the nafs want? Nafs wants to basically attract you towards all the worldly temptations. It wants to exploit the weaknesses of your character. So if you look around you, from individuals to the so-called superpowers of the world. If you look at and try and understand it carefully, it's all about those weaknesses. So it's all about power and control and greed. So when it comes to individuals, the individuals get so influenced over a period of time because obviously you are born with the nafs. So for a certain time, as a child, you remain pure, and the nafs doesn't really have such a big influence on you. But as you get old and as you get involved in the worldly activities, and then slowly the influence of the nafs grows, and then it starts playing its games. It basically starts attracting you, as I said, towards the worldly temptations. It starts to misguide you and mislead you. Now, and then comes a stage where you don't even realize, you don't even understand that your actions, even your thoughts, are based on the nafs influence. So if you look around and see people around you, you will see that they will be doing all kinds of wrong things, but they're not aware. If you talk to them, they will behave as if they're doing everything right and there is nothing wrong in their actions. And because the nafs also helps you justify your thoughts and actions. So you may be doing something wrong, but the nafs will make you believe that everything that you are doing is absolutely right. So that stage comes when you are completely under the influence of the nafs. Now, what happens as a result of that? What happens is that your true self is gets hidden somewhere inside, deep inside, and what you see is a completely different version of the individual. So all your natural talents, all your abilities, everything, your true self, is not there because there's a veil, if you can see it in that way. There is a veil that you have because of this nafs, and you are the true your true self is kind of hidden behind that veil. Now, if you can somehow uh, try and control your nafs, that means if you can somehow remove this veil, then your true self will come out. And your true self will be very different, is actually very different from this altered version, which is the corrupted version of yourself. So then the strengths of the character, kindness, love, compassion, all those things will become dominant, and then you will be a different person. So if you can control your nafs, is said as the wild horse, but that comparison is because if you can control the horse, then you can ride it and then you can use it. So similarly here, if you can control your nafs and if you can be the master of the nafs rather than being its slave, then you will be able to you will be a different person. You will be actually your true self. And then for yourself and for the humanity, for everyone, you'll behave in a different way. You will be a better human being. You will be able to use your potential. You will be able to you'll be more natural, and everything will be different. And imagine a world where all individuals, or majority of them, can have some kind of control over their nafs, and then this world will be so different. It will be a much more better place to live, because then you won't have all these problems, because, as I said, most of the problems are created by the nafs. And people will be more aware, and then they will be able to control themselves better.